If you're watching this, that means you're enrolled in Foreign Language 1, which is French for the Bassem Muscat College of Education. Welcome to your French class, and this is your first lesson. I'm going to name it the French Experience. What do you see in the picture? I'm guessing you're seeing people who are greeting each other. But I'd like you to notice the distance between the people who are greeting each other. Are they close to each other? Are they far? As Filipinos, would you expect yourself to be as close to that with a fellow when you greet them? Do you notice something similar in movies? How about in American movies? Are they that close? French people are known for their ability to connect with others and their longing for connection. When they greet people, they're very close with each other. And most people from Western countries, especially like England or Germany, find this very repulsive. So you'd notice a French person greeting you, approaching you, and if you're a person of a different race, you're going to distance yourself from them. It will be an awkward situation. Next is this. What do you notice about the picture that you're looking at? How do you feel about two males kissing each other? In French greeting, this is relatively common. You see two male people greeting each other, kissing in the cheeks like that. Most greetings like that, most greetings done with a kiss, especially done with a lady, is done with 3 kisses. You kiss on the left first, right, and then back to left, or right, left, right. Sometimes, if you're really fond of each other, you do a lot. It's common for French people to kiss in the cheeks. It's not an expression of romantic feelings for them. In the Philippines, if you kiss the cheeks, it's supposed that a person is expressing a romantic feeling for you. And sometimes, if we don't want them kissing us, we get angry with them. But it doesn't bear any romantic connotation in the French culture. If you're in French and you want to express your romantic feelings, we know very well what kind of kiss the French people have for that. We call that French kiss, but I think you get the idea. So let's begin with the greetings in French. And then we're going to end with these greetings. With this material as well, I'm going to post native speakers speaking French words like this one in their native accent so that you learn the pronunciation not only from me but from them as well. So let's begin with the greetings that you do, the hellos. Now, French people have different kind of greetings. It depends on the time of the day and on the people that they're giving it to, people that they're greeting. In the morning or in the early afternoon, the very usual greeting that you would use to someone, whether you know them or not, a stranger perhaps, is good day. In French, we pronounce it as bonjour. Bonjour. Again, bonjour. Notice that the R, the French R, is pronounced differently in French. It's like gargling water, and the vibration for the R is on the throat. Bonjour. It's like in the throat. Now, at the end of this first semester, I'd like you to be able to pronounce the French R correctly. It should be a guttural sound. So again, it's bonjour, bonjour. Repeat after me. In French, we say, répétez après moi. Repeat after me. Bonjour. I'm going to do it one more time, slowly this time, so that you get the hang of it. Okay, it's bonjour, bonjour, bonjour. Okay, so that's the greeting that you give in the morning or in the early afternoon. For French people, usually it's until like 2, 3, 4, still say bonjour. If it's late in the afternoon and it's already in the evening, so that we have a different greeting for them. It's bonsoir, bonsoir, bonsoir. Repeat after me. Répétez après moi. Bonsoir, bonsoir. It's important that when you practice French, you really try to pronounce the words. At first, it will sound funny because your muscles in the face are used to pronouncing the language that you usually use, that you frequently use. So if you're using minasbate frequently, then the muscles are adapted to that. But rest assured that over time, your pronunciation is going to fix itself. Okay? So in the morning, you say bonjour. In the evening or in the late afternoon, you say bonsoir. You see the spelling in the slide. You know how it is spelled. I want you to learn the pronunciation. Now, what if you're greeting a good friend? Now, if it is a friend, not a stranger, your greeting would be different because French likes to emphasize on the connection that you have with a fellow. If it's a good friend, it doesn't matter whether it's morning, afternoon, or evening. Doesn't matter. The time of the day doesn't matter. You just use one common greeting. That's salut. Salut. A native variant of this is, it's like in Minasbate, when I throw you a ball and you catch it, the local equivalent is what? Yeah, you guess it right. Salut. 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 That's a greeting for a good friend. You see your friend in the hallway in the morning, you say salut. You see your friend in the afternoon, you say salut. If your friend is, let's say, Jean, because Jean is the equivalent of John in English, you say salut Jean. Or if your friend is Martine, that's a lady's name because a male's name is Martin. So if it's a lady, you say salut Martine. That's a greeting for a friend. Now, what if, we already talked about this, but this is also for first introduction. It's a greeting for morning and early morning. It's also a greeting if you just met, you're strangers to each other. You say, bonjour. Okay. What if first meeting or second, third meeting, but the person that you're greeting is of some social importance or social position. So you will greet them formally. Formal greeting in French is enchanté. In English, that's enchanted. Like, I'm enchanted to meet you. It's like the place becomes magical when I meet you. That's basically the expansion of the meaning. So you say enchanté. In 3 parts, you say enchanté. Notice that the French N is not N in French, but ng. It's like an NG. It's like a nang in Filipino. So you say enchanté. The only difference between the nang in Filipino and the N in French is N in French is shorter. So instead of saying ong, you say enchanté. French language is purely nasal. So expect that the N sound should come from the nose. So you say, if you meet, let's say you meet the president of the university, Mme. Ren Lamela, you say, enchanté, Madame Reni. Or you meet your, let's say your teacher in any subject, a male, a masculine, a man for that matter, a gentleman. You say, enchanté, monsieur. Later on, we're going to talk about these appellations, the Miss, the Mr., and the Mrs. in French. But that will be a lesson for another day. Now, how about if you're greeting a person in a call? Let's say you're placing a call and the person answered, or you're answering a call, and it will be awkward if you immediately go directly to the message, right? You say hello even in our local dialect. We don't have a relatively equivalent word for it. We don't say any other word. When we pick up a phone, we say hello. When we place a call, we say hello. But in French, you say allô, allô, allô. Okay? So allô. Or you can make it softer. Allô, allô. What if your mom called? The phone is ringing, ring, ring. You pick it up and say, allô, maman. Allô, ma mère. Allô, mon père. Hello, my father. Or in French, sometimes they call it maman for mother or papa for father. Okay, so you say allô. Again, to review, we have the greetings. If it's morning, you say bonjour. For afternoon, you say bonsoir. To a good friend, you say salut. For first introduction, you say bonjour. For formal introduction, you say enchanté. On the phone, you say allô. After the greeting, let's proceed to the goodbyes. It's time to say goodbye. So, at any time, let's say in the evening or in the morning, during a party, whether the person is of importance or not, the easiest way to greet a person without offending them is using this one. It's pronounced, formally it's pronounced as au revoir, but most natives would just pronounce the first part of the rêve. So you say au rêve, au rêve. Notice that the R is guttural, it's different. It's not au revoir. That's Spanish R. Au revoir is a Spanish R. English R is au revoir. It's not that. It's French R is au revoir. Notice that the R vibrates in the throat. Au revoir, au revoir, or au rêve, au revoir, au rêve. Goodbye, see you later. If it is a good friend, you also say salut for goodbyes. You say salut for greeting, salut for goodbye to a good friend. Some people would say salut, ciao, but no. Remember that ciao is an Italian word that is borrowed by French people. So you say salut, ciao, salut, ciao. What if a person is off to bed? You're saying goodbye because the person really can't help it and he or she needs to sleep. So you say bonne nuit, bonne nuit. Notice that the N is not ng. Why? Because it ends with an E, N-E. So instead of bon, you say bonne, bonne nuit. Nuit is like N-W-E-E, nuit. That's night. Bonne nuit, good night. Bonne nuit, repeat after me. Bonne nuit, bonne nuit. You don't separate it. You don't say bonne nuit. You say bonne nuit. It's as if it's one word. Next, how about you're saying goodbye? It's early in the morning and you wish that the rest of the day be good to that person. You say bonne journée, bonne journée. Notice that the J is not J, J. It's J, J. Bonne journée, bonne journée, bonne journée, bonne journée. How about you want to say, you're saying goodbye to a person and you wish that the rest of the evening be good for that person. You say, bonne soirée, bonne soirée, bonne soirée, bonne soirée. Repeat after me. Bonne soirée. Okay, very good. Now, earlier I told you that I'm going to tell you how to address people. So we have Madame. Notice that the Madame here doesn't have an M-E, it's just one M. So it's Madame. English Madam is pronounced as Madam. The stress is on the first syllable. Madam. Madam. Good morning, Madam. Good afternoon, Madam. How are you doing, Madam? But in French, it's the same as how most students pronounce it in the local dialect, madame. So that's French pronunciation actually. So madame is for ladies who are married or who are expected to have been married or who are old enough to be on a marrying age. Say madame, madame. Bonne journée, madame. Bonne soirée, madame. Bonne nuit, madame. Salut, madame. Enchanté, madame. Bonjour, madame. Bonjour. Bonjour, madame. For miss, you say mademoiselle. Bonjour, mademoiselle. It's mademoiselle. Mademoiselle. For Mr., you say monsieur. 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 If you want to be fast, sometimes the N is lost. Monsieur. 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 It's monsieur. But if you want to be fast, the N is lost. Monsieur. It's just monsieur. 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 Okay? Monsieur. You need to be fast with that. Some people would mispronounce this as monsieur, which is wrong. It's monsieur. 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 Okay? Now, monsieur is for a man, madame for a woman. Mademoiselle for a miss, unmarried.